Hi, I'm Zach White, and today we discuss Cambodia. Cambodia suffered one of the most calculated and irrational genocides in recent world history. And today, this young, recovering nation faces a global market with corrupt government leadership and hope. Peacemaker of the Year award-winning author Kari Grady Grossman published her book, Bones That Float, a story of adopting Cambodia to bring awareness to Cambodia's issues and history. And without even realizing it, her journey has become the new model and essence of international development.
And here I was at Everest Base Camp, and I was covering a climb, and I was sponsored by Ford, and I was working for the Discovery Channel, and I was making a lot of money, and it was so empty. I just was like, oh my gosh, I've gotten to the top of the career, and it isn't where I want to be. She wrote this beautiful letter describing, quite frankly, what was going on in her community, how she felt about it. The children were seeing the bribes being taken by the policemen on their way to school. I came home with 170 letters. And I raced around Phnom Penh, giving them to the media and human rights groups and conservation groups. And I finally sent them all to Voice of America in Washington, D.C. And the reporter there did call the one cell phone at our school, which only gets a signal if it's in a plastic cup on a wooden pole in the middle of the schoolyard. But the students got interviewed, and they were on Voice of America. The community worked together, and they were heard, and something happened. And that was huge. I had no idea how huge it would be. Peace kind of washed over me, and I felt like I was home. And in that moment, I felt so connected to that culture and to its pain and to its suffering, and their pain and their suffering became my pain and my suffering. And of course, 5 weeks later, go home with the baby to Du Bois, Wyoming, is that it is much easier to give people fish than it is to teach them to fish. It takes more time, it takes more relationship. But as I said at the beginning of this talk, the relationship matters as much as the money. If you give the money without the relationship, it doesn't grow. You need the relationship, the correspondence, the love, to help bring people together around a project that will help build their community.